A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning and we're sure it's going to be a very high intensity game. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. But that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He looks in good batting form. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. It's a full house here and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Turned away for a single. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Good line appeal. That's confirmed by the umpires. Goes upstairs. Batsman in the spot of bother there.
Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. Wickets hitting. I'm afraid you need to overturn your decision. You'll be on sprint now.
High on the bat and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. That was a stunning shot. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman has played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Glorious, absolutely glorious. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. It looks in good batting form. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Squeeze a single there, good running. Directed. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they're coming. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good effort by the fielder. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Confident appeal. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, the previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Turned away for a single. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. That's the beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Move. Tell you what, the previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that. Just that one to perfection. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Pace he'll bowl at. Batsman losing his concentration there. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. He's not going to miss out on those. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Yeah, that's very close, very close. Oh, I think he's out. That is sensational from the fielder. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Exceptional, what a catch! Full marks for the catch. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Turned away for a single. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. See what pace he'll bowl at. He's not going to miss out on those. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. That looks close. But the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review. Picked and deposited out of the park for his 6. That's a clean strike. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Turned away for a single. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That was a fantastic piece of bowling. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, has he got him? Up goes the finger. Goes upstairs. Batsman in the spot of bother there.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact in line. Wickets hitting.
And the deadly finger goes up. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. Turned away for a single. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Good shot for a single. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Now that's a good 50. It will be appreciated by the crowd. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Oh, that's nasty. Right into the body. Last ball coming up. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume.